was there? If he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. From the gun is Prescott. Ooh, put some heat on that one, Brock, but it falls incomplete.
You know, these 3rd and short situations, you rep them all the time. Snap after snap, rep after rep. You're expecting man-to-man coverage in that down and distance, and you're expecting to execute. That time on 3rd and short, they can't get the job done.
So 4th down brings out Brandon Aubrey to try for the Cowboys field goal. Ball on the right hash, the distance 43 yards. Oh, and that's not going to do it. He hooked it. The kick no good, wide left. And we continue to await our opening score of this ball game.
Gosh, it didn't look like anything was wrong with that snap or hold either. He just rushed it a bit, and it winds up off the mark.
They're going to start on the ground with Kamara. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Carr here from the gun. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. From the shotgun, Khan. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Here comes the Saints punting unit. On is the former all-conference return man from nearby TCU, Kavontae Turpin. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. So no return on that punt. And the Cowboys will be backed up to begin the drive. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go. What do you think?
First down, here's Dak. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Yeah, here we go. What do you think? What do you think?
Trying an inside give to Elliott. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
They're set up at the 35 now.
Yeah, here we go. What do you think?
Going to the ground again on 1st. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Dak now from the gun. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
Perhaps a bit late breaking towards the ball, but still just enough time to get a finger on it and knock it away.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Yeah! Here we go! Right take! Here we go, kill! 26!
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. And there's a man there, it's intercepted! That's DeMario Davis. Well, we all know, Brock, those slot guys start piling up receptions, and that makes them a priority target for the defense.
Yep.
They kept someone nearby, and they pick off that check down.
Yeah, if a play breaks down in today's football, like back in my day, last century, right, you checked down the running back. That's not the case anymore. These slot receivers, well, they're as big a security blanket as running backs are, but the defenses, to your point, Kate, they figured it out too. And that defense, well, they didn't just figure it out in their head. They went out and executed with their bodies to take it away.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Whiteout's getting involved in the ground game. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
Carr now on 1st and 10. And down he goes. The Cowboy defense gets it done. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate. When you put the ball in the air, how many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Running behind center with Kamara. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the old lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
And the Cowboys bringing on an extra DB here. 3rd down coming. Working out of the gun, it's Carr. He's on the move. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Well, no look on his first look of the game. So that brings up 4th and long. So the Saints send out Blake Grupe for the try. From the right hash, this is going to be a 51-yarder. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they're on the board.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Kickoff taken at the 3. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Yeah!
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. 16 yards on the play. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Elliott's on 1st and 10. And he's able to reach that midfield stripe after some solid running. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Yeah, here we go. I take 26.
Prescott here from the gun. This one caught by C.D. Lamb. They touch him down as he finds enough to pick up the first.
I'm sure, Coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
First and 10 from the 41. Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through one quarter. Just a field goal separates these two. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They're looking at yet another first and 10 on this drive.
Here we go.
Dak to the air here. It's taken in by Lamb. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. It's a gain of 12 there. And it'll be first down, Dallas.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Throwing on first is Prescott. It's caught, Ferguson. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a first and goal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
They'll run here with Elliott. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. That's good for 6 yards. They're going to have second and goal now at the 3.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Second chance at 6 here. It's second and goal.
Yeah, here we go.
Oh, surprise gift to the receiver near the goal line. And they stop the reverse and hand them a big loss on the play.
Well, you call that play to surprise the defense, try to get to the goal line. But a quick adjustment by the defense, well, it kept him in position to make the stop and ruin that play.
They've held him out twice. Here we go. Third and goal.
Yeah!
Here's Prescott. And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas! The Cowboys take a second quarter lead. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
That one right down the middle, and they'll continue adding to their lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. Good looking return here, and he's got room. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Looking to throw, Carr. That's complete to Wilson. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
That one is caught left side of the field. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. That one hits for 30. And that's good for a New Orleans 1st down. Complete on the option. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out. They'll run with Kamara. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you could be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
And he will score. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints take a 2nd quarter lead. Blake Grupe to try the extra point. That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Here's Grupe on now to handle the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go. Wait, take. There we go. Kill. What a good.
Elliott. Oh, what a hit. Jars the ball loose. And the fumble recovery is made. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. Well, that didn't take long, Brock. One play, and they're back out there.
Well, that's how a defense can make you awfully happy as an offensive player, especially when you screw it up and you fumble. The defense picks up that offense and puts them right back on the field.
And he's able to take this one down to the 25. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Room inside the 10. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead. Alvin Kamara, the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Here's Grupe on now to handle the kickoff. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go.
Elliott straight ahead. And he stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes them back quite a ways. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Now Dak to throw. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Pete Werner has it. And he takes this one back for the pick six. Thrown at the depth where linebackers come into play in coverage, partner. And sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
You say that. You know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk and could do some serious damage.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all, so they're going to gift them a drive starting at the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Handoff running right, Elliott. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game, right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 34. Escapes the pocket. That finds Elliott complete. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
A give on 3rd to Elliott. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43.
Here we go! Take!
We're to the 2-minute warning from AT&T. The Cowboys pushing for a score before the break. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43.
Here we go!
Dak out of the pistol. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
Hey, here we go. Here we go, going to 53. 26.
Throwing again is Dak. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. So now a much tougher task here as they come up on 2nd and 20.
Here we go, 47. 26.
Working from the pistol, Prescott. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces third down.
Oh, look at those savvy linebackers. They're just right in the middle of everything, aren't they, Kate? And it seems like at times they are the quickest reactions as well. He needed a quick one right there to get a finger on the throw and change its direction.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Here we go. What did I say? Wait. Here we go. 46, 46. 46.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Pete Werner has it. And the Saints are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Oh, boy. They cleaned up the fumbling issues from the last drive, and now it's an interception that turns the ball over.
Yeah, and two very different tones and tenors on these two sidelines. One coach is pleading, begging for some ball security. The other is simply saying, keep it up, boys. Keep taking that ball away. Job well done.
And they take him down right along the 30.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. And off headed right, Kamara. And he gets this forward to the 19. It's a pickup of 11. And the Saints are going to have a first down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
All right, set now, 1st and 10. Gets this one to Shaheed. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Here's a give inside to Kamara. And he hauls it across for the New Orleans touchdown. The Saints boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Alvin Kamara, the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. Choosing to bring it out deep in the end zone. He lost the football. And the fumble recovery is made. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Awareness, awareness, awareness. So critical in so many phases of the game. And in this phase, in the special teams phase, it's not just hitting blocks and clearing the lane, but in this case, recognizing the fumble and most importantly, keeping that possession.
And they pick him off again. Paulson Adebo's got it. And the Saints will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Carr. Chased out to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky. Stay tight and force the throw away.
And he will score. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints get more points to end a lopsided first half. Groupie to try the point after. That's up and through for the point after. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. This drive starts with barely any time left. 13 seconds in the half.
Yeah!
Looks like they'll play it safe with a run to the outside. And he's brought down for a loss. So at halftime, the Saints fighting to an advantage on the road. Now we'll send you east to our studios in Orlando. That's where Jonathan Coachman is waiting to bring you the EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, what you got for us? As always, a hat tip to Coach for his hard work during the break, as we're happy to welcome y'all back for the start of our third quarter. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. They're out and set, 1st and 10. They go play action with Khan. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he goes out a little short of the 40. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Carr off the play fake. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They strike for 23 yards. And that's good for a New Orleans 1st down. Counter give to Kamara. Breaks the tackle, still going. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
They'll run the toss to Kamara. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Here's Carr. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Trying to find his tight end. And now it'll be 3rd and goal.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
And they weren't afraid to try the reverse, but he's corralled shy of the marker. It's 4th down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. On 4th down, Carr. And he will score. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints grow the lead coming out of halftime. Chris Olave with the touchdown. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. Wow, bringing it out from the back of the end zone here. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Yeah!
This is Elliott running right. And it took a couple of guys to hold him down there after a gain of just 1.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Yeah!
Dak off the play fake. Ooh, incomplete there on 2nd down, but boy, a risky throw on a check down of all things. Nearly picked off and headed the other way.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play, and out 3rd down.
Yeah! Here we go! 26.
Here's Dak. He lets a heater go deep, middle. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Willie Gay with the pick. And the Saints are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series. Not
the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game.
Well, that's a major missed opportunity for the offense and a sigh of relief for the defense. Now you got to adjust a little bit, get some extra help on the back end of your defense to take those shots away.
Back to the air, Carr. And down he goes. The Cowboy defense gets it to him. And that pushes them back, 3rd down coming up. The Saints calling for a timeout, their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. So a really tough spot here. This is 3rd and a country mile. Working out of the gun, it's Carr. He'll get this out right side, complete. And he will score. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints parlay the interception into points. Groupie to try the point after. That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. He's going to field this at the 2. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go. Right side.
This drive will begin with a run from Elliott. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7. Right back to Elliott now. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down. First down, here's Dak. Got Lamb, and it's complete. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Here's 2nd and 7. He's going to dump this one off to the fullback. Complete. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll be first down, Dallas.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Here's Zeke on the carry. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Kill! 47! Here we go, 46! 26!
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. Throw complete to Lamb. And a solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Here we go! 26!
Prescott now on 3rd down. And the Saints came marching home, and they dropped him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
It's pretty impressive, isn't it? They built this type of lead for themselves because that's actually, Kate, their first sack of the game. And that's why smart front offices and complete teams build a well-rounded roster. That way, if a core component like the pass rush today isn't there, well, the other areas of the team pick each other up.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And another mistake for them here. This punt had way too much on it. It's into the end zone for a touchback. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Down!
They're going to start on the ground with Kamara. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. They stay on the ground with Kamara. Breaks through, and he might break away. It's a pickup of 26. And the Saints are going to have a first down.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this piece down.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Hey, look, in the right situation, you catch a team off guard, well, this could be a tremendous play for some big yards. But in the wrong situation, you get hit in the mouth right behind the line of scrimmage.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Down! Later, 9! What's up?
Now a run with Kamara. Juke the defender. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Alvin Kamara, the touchdown. His third of the game on the ground. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. Return starts at the 3. And they've got a long field ahead, Brock. Got to him early on the return and laid a big hit on him.
Can't happen. Man, that's just something you never, ever see at this level. That's a complete failure of operation, not just by the returner, but the return team in general. And now, instead of getting to your normal offense, you got to find some way, somehow, to dig yourself out of this hole.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Yeah! Here we go! Right side!
They run it from the gun with Elliott. And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas! The Cowboys making the scoreboard look a touch better. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Kickoff taken at the 3. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Monday, now! Raider 2! What's up?
Running behind center with Kamara. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. Only a yard for him that time, so now 3rd and 9. Throwing now off play action. To left sideline, complete. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for a New Orleans 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Past the 20. And he will score. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints throwing 6 more on the blowout. Alvin Kamara, the touchdown. His 4th total score of the game. Wow, great stuff there, Brock. He busted that one open, got downhill, and got in for 6. Huge run there.
Yeah, and this is how you break a game open. He found that lane, and he was gone. What a tremendous effort in the blocking scheme there to just spring him enough so he could take it to the house.
Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. Fields the hard squib kick. He stopped on the return at the 27. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go.
Trying an inside give to Elliott. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
I don't know, Kate. I didn't think he had it. That back did. He knew exactly where he had to get for the 1st down. Pops up right away and signals 1st down.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. 1st down, and they go right back to him. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Off the play fake, hits Prescott. Headed out right. He'll get that to his fullback, complete. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Prescott here from the gun. Short pass caught by his tight end. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Dak now from the gun. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
On 2nd down, a run with Elliott. And all that for a single yard. What an effort to get what he could there. Only a yard for him that time, so now 3rd and 9. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Cowboys hoping to do some window dressing in the time remaining. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
Yeah! Here we go! Right check! Here we go, 47! 46!
From the gun is Prescott. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Tight end in motion left. Desperation time on 4th down. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Khalil cuts him, kicks it. And the Saints are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his 1st career interception.
That throw has got to be the last we've seen of him this contest. I'm just not sure how they leave him in when the defense is clearly all over whatever he's trying to throw. The amount of frustration he is feeling is only going to lead to additional miscues. Please, for the love of God, take this man out.
Kamara now on 1st and 10. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. Eight yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Kamara gets it. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. 4 yards to the pickup that time, partner. They're set up closer. 4th and goal upcoming. Punting unit out now. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. His first punt win 50. This is away and looks even better. And a big hit on the return to stop it cold. That punt finishes as a 60-yard effort. And the Cowboys will get set to go on offense. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go. 26.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Yeah, this is a time where offensively you got to regroup. You got to get in that huddle. You know, and quarterback is the most important leadership position. Everyone's looking at you. And as a QB, after taking a sack like that, golly, you got to flush it, instill some confidence, and move this ball forward.
He's got time here. And that last pass falls incomplete as this game comes to a close. So this will win on the road for the Saints. And this is a game that proves every Pee Wee and Pop